Alright, what's up noob coders? Welcome to Python Full Course, where I'm going to teach you Python from scratch. This is the course absolutely built for beginners. If you haven't coded before, don't worry, I'm going to teach you everything from scratch. So let's get started. In this particular video, I'm going to show you how to install Python in your PC and run the code manually. And I will also teach you how to install Python in your PC. If you don't know what the heck is Python, don't worry, you're gonna get to know it in further part of this video. So without any further ado, let's start the process. Alright guys, before starting the installation process, if you're very new to Python, then you gotta definitely see this. So a basic guide for beginners, so Python full course. And if you know everything about Python, you have read all the Wikipedia pages, then don't watch this. There are timestamps in the description box, more on the video and watch the installation part. It's like what I did, this PDF totally contains Wikipedia, so if you see this, it's like putting a sheet in your brain. So the persons who don't know well about Python, so watch it fully, because this contains a lot of information which might help you. So now let me tell you why you have to learn Python. So because Python is a high-level programming language used for general purpose software engineering, and Python also has a strong communication around machine learning, data modeling, data analysis, and artificial intelligence. So this is the hot topic about Python, with extensive resources and libraries built for these purposes. And that's why you have to learn Python. And then let us talk about advantages of Python. So first thing is it's easy to learn. When it compared to Java or C++, Python is damn easy. So it's like a beginner friendly language. You have to learn Python language if you're new to coding. Then it will be easier when you're learning Java or C++, any high level programming language. And Python is like plain English, so you can read each Python code and you can understand it. And Python is used for data science, scientific and mathematical computing, web development, and finance and trading, and many more. So I will link this PDF below the description box. You can download this and study this. And now let me also tell you that some of the disadvantages of Python. The first thing is going to be speed. Yes, Python is damn slow when it compared to C or C++. So that's why Python is not preferable for game development, and also it is not preferable for mobile development. If you are thinking of developing mobile applications, and Python is not for you, so it's better to learn Java or Kotlin later. So whatever I will recommend learning later. So Python is not good for mobile development, but even though you can make mobile apps with Python, and Python is memory consumption. That is one of the like drawback of Python, and database arc is also one of the drawback of Python. And let me tell you what you can do with Python. Okay, so you can develop mobile applications with Kiwi. Even though Python is not good for mobile application development, so you can develop them. Okay, so by using Kiwi framework, you have to learn this after learning total Python. So this is a framework. So I will also make videos on this Kiwi framework, so there you can learn. And moreover, you can also develop websites and web development, web applications with Python by using Django and Flask. So moreover, I think web development is better when it compares to app development. So you can develop better websites with Python, and you can also build games with Python. You can build a Flappy Bird or a Snake game, a pretty well basic games, not like a PUBG or another Fortnite other games. And well, it is also using automations, and AI, ML, DLDS. If you don't know what it stands for, AI stands for artificial intelligence, ML stands for machine learning, and DL stands for deep learning, and DS stands for data science. And that's what you can do with Python. And finally, let me tell you how a Python developer, how much can a Python developer make. So Python developer eventually makes $78,000. It's a big amount of money, so that's why you have to learn Python. So that's it, the stuff which you have to know before learning Python. These are like recommended if you're a beginner. So I think you get a better view on Python. So that's it, and let's jump to the installation process. Alright guys, now we're going to install Python on your PC in order to run it manually. So let's get started. So open your favorite browser and then search for python.org. That will take you to the Python website. Now click on downloads and click on download for Windows Python 3.9.5. So I have already installed Python, so I don't want to install it again. So now let me guide you after downloading the Python file how to install them. So I'm having freaking screenshot of them, so I will show you them. So this is how I'm going to guide you through how to install Python in your PC. So that will give you this interface after you double click on the icon, and then you just have to click on add Python 3.9 to path, and then click on install now. That will take you to this, and now click on install, leave everything as it is, and then next interface is going to be like this. That will install Python in your PC, and then you just have to click on close, and that's it. Congratulations, you have installed Python successfully. Now next thing is we have to check whether Python is installed in your PC or not. So for checking that, you just have to go to search, just have to go to start menu and search for CMD and click on enter. So that will open command prompt. Now search for Python if you're lazy, and that will give you the Python version over here. So mine is 3.9.4. That's how you have to check whether Python is installed or not in your PC. So if this prompt is not working for you, then close the command prompt, open command prompt again, and then search for Python -- version, click on enter. So that will give you Python installed version. So that's how you have to check a Python whether it is installed properly or not by using command prompt. And now you have to also make sure that whether some of the files are installed or not in Python. So search for Python over here, and that will show you 3 of the files like this: Python 3.9, Python manuals, and Python modules. So and also Python IDLE. So now open Python IDLE. Alright guys, after open Python IDLE, so now we're going to write our first code in Python. So don't worry about what I'm typing now. So we're going to get to know what I'm typing now in further part of this video. So print hello world. So that's it. I'll click on enter. Boom. So congratulations, this is your first Python code. So that's it. That's how you have to install Python in your PC. So now we are going to next step. We are going to install PyCharm in your PC. So for those guys who don't know what is PyCharm, which is like a perfect environment to write Python. So when we see this IDLE, so it's like not so customizable. It's like looking very messy, and when it comes to closing brackets and opening brackets, you have to type it alone. So there is no auto closing feature. So that's why you have to use a proper code editor, and in my opinion, PyCharm is the winner. So now let's get started. So again, for installing PyCharm, you just have to go to your favorite browser, and search for PyCharm, and click on enter and go to this website. Now you can see a download icon over here, so click on that without thinking anything. So now go to community version, so click on download community version, and that will start downloading. Okay, I have also installed PyCharm in my PC, so I don't want to install it again, but I'm having some really freaking snapshots which could guide you to the installing process. So let me show you them. So guys, these are the screenshots which I'm having, so let me show you them. So after you have downloaded PyCharm, so click on the icon, then that will take you this interface, and click on next and select your directory. So I'll prefer you to use C directory, and click on next, and then you have to click on 64-bit launcher. So whatever it may be, you can also click on 32-bit if you're having 32-bit, so don't make any mistakes. So if you're having 64-bit, then click on 64-bit, and if you are on 32-bit, click on 32-bit, and then also click on download and install JRE, and click on next, and leave it as it is, and click on install. That will install PyCharm. It will take a couple of minutes, and then you will get this thing, and click on run PyCharm community edition. So check this box and click on finish, and click on accept. Now you will get this window. Click on don't send. PyCharm asks for UI theme, so we'll select Dracula. If you are a weird person, then go with this white messy theme. So whatever, it is up to you. And then Now we'll get this interface, and you could see start using PyCharm. Click on this button which is below. Sorry for it's couldn't appear so well. So anyway, click on this, and again congratulations, you have successfully installed PyCharm in your PC. So now let me open PyCharm. So PyCharm is a very big file, so wait for some time to load it. And this is how PyCharm space looks when you opened it. Alright guys, now you have to just click on new project and then give it a name. So we'll give you a name like Python project. Okay, itself is good. And now click on create. So also make sure to click on create a main.py welcome script. So check this box and click on create. So that will create a new Python project for you. There we go. So don't freak out by seeing the interface, it's like super easy. So now first close this thing and clear everything over here. So that's it. So now we're gonna write our first code. So that is print, and I'm gonna print Shin-chan because why not, he is my favorite. There we go, and click on this play icon over here. There we go, this printed Shin-chan over here. So let me actually explain you what this means, what print means. So it's like print help you to print a statement in the terminal. So that's there we go, I printed Shin-chan over here. So anything, you can print anything. So print your name. So my name is Ezekiel, and there we go. I'll just run this code, and there we go, it's printed Ezekiel. So it's like printing something to the console. You just have to use print and two curly brackets and a set of parentheses, and there we go, you can run your print statement. So in next video we're gonna explain you in detail about these things, and we're gonna also discuss about variables and data types, integers, and many more. So in this video I'm just wrapping up with installation process. So that's it in this video. The next video I'm going to talk about everything in detail. So this is actually installation process, and the only thing I have to ask is please make sure to subscribe our channel for getting more videos like this, and click on the bell icon to don't miss next updates. So I'll meet in the next video.